I, J.D. Dina, on behalf of Application Unit, here to take few moments of your. Ma'am and the sirs, in this full day, we heard about project-based learning, perspective changing, how to have critical thinking students as part of your school community. Our company is aspiring to incorporate every one aspect being discussed during the forum and as well as the dignitaries. We want to shape the students' future through experiential learning, that is through educational tools, that is the primary way we interact with the schools and the management, and also curated overseas admissions for their graduation and the post-graduation. So we are operating from India and UAE, both catering the Indian students and the UAE students. As part of the education tools, the primary aim for us to provide experiential learning, improving their educational experiences in the fields of history, science, art and culture. Ma'am, if I were to ask you why we want to have this educational tools, specifically, that would be to have effective learning for the students, exchange of ideas when they interact with the foreign students when they are traveling abroad, the critical exposure to international institutions, developing interpersonal and social skills amongst the students when they are interacting with people abroad, enhancing perspectives and also global networking. Now, most importantly, how we package them, how we come back to you to provide all this. We ensure that the students spend the first half of their tour as part of the school activity, where the cultural setup is generally taught, the educational setup is taught, the grading system in the visiting country is being told to the students so that they can prepare for the graduation, the post-graduation during their school time itself. The scientific destinations and the historical attractions are chosen in that way so that art and culture can be reinforced during this school visit, the environmental tour, and most importantly, when they visit the Ivy League universities in the respective country, they give a better understanding about the places where they want to land as a career importance. The most prominent destinations have been North America, that is the United States of America, the Australasia, UK and Europe. Most importantly, the USA and NASA tours, the Ivy League university visit, United Kingdom, Canada, Scandinavian countries, and Switzerland. The eastern destination is also important because of the technological advancement in China, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, and Vietnam. These are the few photographs of the recent activities. This particular school is 𝗟𝗏𝗃 from Kapurthala. The visit happened this month only from 7th August to 14th August with the director Sukhdev Singh Judge himself traveling. The first photograph is when they visited the Westminster University as part of the exposure to the university, wherein the faculty of the university gave a guided tour for them. This is 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃 Public School. This is in the month of June, wherein they visited London Business School as part of the small delegation, wherein they were given the guided tour. Nirmal Singh, the school director with the faculty of London Business School. The same photograph to give you and attract you towards the kind of activity that we involved in. And this is about Manav Sayog School and Sacred Heart School. This is a visit to Canada, wherein their activities involved around the university and the school, J Addition School. Ma'am, we want to intimate to you all that we are involved strategically with 500 to 550 universities. So whenever your students are taking part in the educational tours, they actually are involved with these particular schools, wherein they are provided with a short-term certification program, which will be helping them to build a career, build a portfolio for themselves, and also when they go for their graduation and post-graduation, aids them to become a better candidate for their schools. It's a few photographs of the same school where they visited University of Toronto, one of the Ivy League colleges in Canada. and in the same school when they wanted to visit 𝗙𝗶𝗹𝗶𝗲𝗲's, the famous restaurant. Another few more photographs of 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲𝗲 school. It's 𝗖ποι_Patyala and Saffron Public School from Kadwara in their last year visit to United States of America. And a few more photographs to grab your attention. What we get out of it, what your students come back, is the kind of academic impact that is very important at this particular stage. So these are a few testimonials of the happy students. And the second important aspect that we are handling is for the overseas education, other than the educational tools. We all know the kind of importance, the quality of education that is given abroad, the cultural exposure, the personal growth, the career opportunities, and language skills. I myself have studied in United Kingdom and an alumni of London Business School, and my director, an alumna of Bristol University. We understand the importance of quality education being given abroad. So if we were to compare what the students want is the kind of percentage, this is, we have analyzed over the 36% of the students are opting for the bachelor's degrees when we interact with 12th class students passing out in the recent years, and the master's program is around 50 to 55%. And where we come into play is because the students, we are trying to cater the needs of the students. Where we come into play is because the assistance for the student is as depicted in this particular slide. They are primarily interested in getting support for college application. Second comes the visa application, and third the loan, and subsequently the GMAT and IELTS and the college essays and the interviews. So we provide wholesome support by providing every one aspect for the students. So there are a few ways we provide. The first one is basic support. The basic support, we absolutely charge no fee from the student. We provide every support that is required. When the student needs a specific support in terms of preparing for the college interviews and writing their college SOPs and essays, we charge a very nominal fee. So otherwise, every student we are providing free support because we understand the aspirations and the dreams of students, especially from the Punjab market. Their primary target is to go to Canada or UK or the America. So that's how we provide support to them. So as I was mentioning, what the students need and what we are providing. So when it comes to admission counseling and SOP preparation application, so we ensure that we provide a personalized attention, and as I mentioned, we provide a basic service without any charge from the student. When the student asking for boosting their resumes, building a portfolio for themselves, and if they ask for language coaching and scholarship assistance, these are the specific target areas wherein we charge a very nominal fees. We also have our IELTS coaching center in Delhi. So we provide online education, online training to the students, and also in-person training. And when the student is given an offer letter from the university, we provide the visa and the documentation support as well. So these are the prominent list of the partners, as I mentioned, around 500 to 500 universities and schools we are engaged with, and the prominent partners list. As a very small team of ours, we are trying to make a difference in this particular industry. 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 is the founder and the CEO, alumna of Bristol University, and the co-founder, 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲, and myself, Dina, alumna of London Business School with a military experience of 25 years, and Ms. 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲, again an alumna of Delhi University. So, as I was engaged with few of the teachers who are here, the kind of support we provide, we have mentioned it. So if anyone of us is interested, we can come back to this call, which is right behind you. And notwithstanding, if you have given the details to us, we'll be certainly coming back to you. Thank you so much. And if I may ask if you have any questions, I am willing to answer to you. Otherwise, we are available right behind you. So we are looking forward to meet you again. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Monica Chawla, Principal St. George of Senior Secondary School, Chandigarh, for his state district. I request both of you to please come over the stage.